Good morning. Good morning. Brooke Cherry, thank you. Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff, great Jimmy Cliff, man. Great music. Great music. I love so many of his songs. And actually, I have a little story about Jimmy Cliff. But before I get there, good morning, Mr. Bill Davis. There's a gentleman, Mr. Carl Bill Davis. He's a good friend. And I've known him for a couple of years. He actually reached out to us when we were doing a weight loss program, and he did great on the program. And he said, giving up breakfast is something that just changed his life. So he's always grateful for that and reminds me. But Carl is 90 and just had his 90th birthday. And Jimmy Cliff was 81 when he passed away. I'm 55, and I say, you know what? I used to think when I was young that I had my whole life ahead of me. And today I realize that, if I'm lucky to be as far as Jimmy Cliff, I'll be here for another 26 years. And I decided, what am I going to do over the next 26 years? Am I going to sit and wait for them to end? Or am I going to find something that interests me and excites me? And today, it's AI. Brooke Cherry, as you've heard him over the last months, he is an AI voice. And I am so grateful to Jarvis, the president of IBIUBU, who has been the person managing the AI, Brooke Cherry. And Brooke Cherry is going to take us we're going to reach another dimension with Brooke Cherry. And that where we want to get to know is that you can reach Brooke Cherry 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Brooke Cherry, Money Penny, we've developed a team of AI assistants that anytime you want answers, reach out to us, send us a text at 954 866 2171. We are monitoring the conversations. We are seeing I see them, my team sees them, Vanya sees them, but we are also going to have our AI assisting us to follow up with you. This is not about us. This is about you getting access to the technology to get your questions answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I am committed to having, over the next 26 years, I want to help children develop their own AI assistant, and that becoming an AI engineer or AI adapter is an AI ambassador is something that I think Jamaican kids should be encouraged to do, and that I'm inviting you through IBIUBU.me to invite any child you know to register at IBIUBU.me. We will give them for free access to AI technology support to develop their AI ideas and content, whether it's a movie, a video, a song, poetry, any type of creative expression, or any type of business idea and business venture. We would love to support you at IBIUBU.me. Brooke Cherry, tell us how IBIUBU.me can help everyone listening to reach another dimension. I'm focused on giving thanks rather than the Thanksgiving, because there's a whole history around the Thanksgiving and there's a whole history around giving thanks. I'm giving thanks for Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff. Did you know that when Chris Blackwell came to Jamaica, he came to meet Jimmy Cliff and take Jimmy Cliff all over the world, but Jimmy wasn't ready to change certain things. That is what I heard. I don't know. I wasn't there. But there's a story that Jimmy Cliff was not willing to change his image, and that Bob Marley was the next in line. And that's where Chris Blackwell and Bob Marley, took on that challenge. But Jimmy Cliff was a superstar long before that. So congratulations to Jimmy Cliff. You know, let's celebrate his life. Let us, you know, appreciate his legacy. I was watching another video about some rising star singer who was singing Jimmy Cliff's hits, and I ended up on a show. And then later on, when Jimmy Cliff himself was on the show, the audience thought those songs were actually the other artists, the young artist song. That is the legacy, that you have a song that people don't even know that you are the singer of those songs. But give thanks for Jimmy Cliff. This morning we're here, and again, I'm giving thanks, not just today, not just yesterday. Every moment of my life is about giving thanks. And Vanya and our team, every single day, we text messages, the foundation of our business, right? So we have this text messaging platform called Alloware, and it's a software that it's almost 8 years now that we've been using that platform. Actually, 2019 till now, that would be 7 years, 6 years, and we started off with, we had 2,500 people in my database at that time, and that database today is almost 30,000. It's not 30,000 yet, but we are giving thanks for the opportunity to be here to share every Saturday morning. But more importantly, we're sharing on TikTok, we're sharing on Facebook, we're sharing on YouTube, and we have a great audience, and I just want to give thanks. I want to give thanks for all of those people who trust us with your business, who reach out to us. I saw a text last week from a lady who said, you know, she'd been waiting a month, and we have not done what we promised we would do on the radio. And here's a promise to you. If you communicate with us, we will communicate with you. We do not have your solutions. What we have is experience, and we have people who are experts that will work with you to help you to find a solution. If you want to buy a house and you reach out to us and we say, okay, let's see what you're qualified for, and we get some information from you, and then maybe we don't get back to you, which we should, we will, we do. But sometimes, for some reason, somebody didn't get back to you. We had a question about something and we didn't get that answer, so we didn't reach out to you. Please, just send a text. Just say, hey, any update? Hey, I haven't heard from you. Let us know you're interested. Why? Why is that so important? Imagine this. Every time we do a radio show, let's say 100 people call, 100 people text. Of those 100 people, we engage with probably about 100. Every single one of them, we reach back out to them. Some people say, I was just saving the number, I'll get back to you next week. We just say, okay. Do we send them a text again next week? No. We wait for them because we believe that people will reach out to us when they're ready, when they're serious, when they need the help that we have to offer. So we are consistently here. That same phone number, 954-866-2171, has been here for years. The people who use it, use it. There's a thing they call it 80-20 rule. That of the 100 calls, 100 texts that we get, 80 of those people are just checking. They're just not sure. They're just reaching out. 20 are going to do business with us. 20 are going to do business for themselves, because we're not here looking for your likes. We're not here, just entertaining the audience. We're actually here promoting services that we feel are important, and give thanks. We've been able to deliver those services consistently. Vanya is going to share more about what she's been doing. My mom and I had a little experience, or my mom and I are having an experience in terms of her becoming more comfortable with AI, with her making her choices. She just asked me to create a will, and I explained she would be better off using a trust. So she's agreed to have me create a trust for her. My sister and I are discussing her health and getting the right documentation as far as taking care of her health. So I understand. I understand the challenges and the things that are happening, and I want to help. I am helping. I'm excited about giving people the tools and the support to get access to their equity, to help to sell their property, to help to manage their bills, reduce their expenses. And the only way we do it is one on one. Send us a text at 954-866-2171. And remember, give thanks. Give thanks. You have everything you need. Give thanks.